I'm going to take advantage today, Jose, I'm sorry, to
Okay.
grab maybe some specific or maybe one of the most important parts of the grammar that I think that what did I realize when you guys are talking. I realized that we need to review that, very quick, and I will tell you in a moment what is going to be, and
Okay.
then we can review that, and maybe we can go to a real speaking test. Of course, I'm not going to evaluate you, but maybe just for you to know exactly how it works, right?
Okay.
So, and if you want, I can give you, like some information, means like some grade, for the speaking test, so that you can have exactly, so that you can know exactly how you're doing. But it's not actually for the grade, the real grade. So let's do that right now, then. So let me just share here very quick. Okay, Fabian, there's something very important in English that we need to know sometimes. And I think we saw a little bit of this, but it's very good to review it and also to practice it. Sometimes when we are using, for example, a gerund, we're going to see here different ways of using a gerund and different ways of using an infinitive. For example, a gerund is when I say, for example, I like, right? I like, and if I want to use another verb with like, in that case, that would be a gerund or an infinitive. In this case, with like, I can use both. I can say I like, I like playing football, right? So in that case, this playing is not ando endo, right? Es a mí me gusta el jugar, right? I like playing football, right? So in this case, this is the gerund, right? This is a gerund, ing, but not ando endo. Now, if I'm gonna say, if I'm going to use an infinitive, for example, with the verb like, I can also use an infinitive. I can say I like to play, right? To play football. So in that case, to play would be the infinitive, right? These are verbs, but they don't have the function as the verb. They have a function as a noun. The real verb is like, right? This is the real verb, like, right?
Yeah.
For example, in a moment we're going to see like more specific, but just for you to have an idea of what we're talking about. For example, with the verb enjoy, I can only use gerunds, right? So for example, you say, yes, I enjoy watching TV, right? For example, right? So in this case, the verb is enjoy. Watching is the gerund, right? Yo disfruto
Yeah.
ver televisión, right? So in that case, this is not viendo, right? So we need to be careful with that. Are we clear with this, Fabian, or do you have some specific questions before we continue?
No, no, it's clear.
Clear,
As
okay.
in the first case, it's only for the when I use like, and
Yeah,
the different verb is different.
yeah. For example, enjoy, you can only use watching. For example, if I ask you a question and I say, hey, Fabian, what do you enjoy doing? Maybe what can
I
be your answer?
enjoy um but it's different. Get exercise.
Okay, so I
I
enjoy doing exercises.
doing okay.
So you can say I enjoy doing exercises. I enjoy playing
Okay.
the guitar. I don't know if you play the guitar. I enjoy playing the guitar or the right.
It's singing.
I enjoy singing. Correct, correct. So you see, and that singing no es cantando. Yo disfruto cantar. I disfruto cantar.
Mhm.
I enjoy singing, right? So there are different ways of using gerunds, and that's what we're going to see today. For example, one of the first for the first rule of using gerunds is when I'm going to be using, um, for example, the gerund as the subject, como sujeto. For example, let me give you here. If you can say I don't know, you can say I like, again, I like to play football, but maybe you don't want to say I like. Maybe you can just start. You want to start with the verb. Then you can say playing playing football is my favorite way to relax.
Okay.
Okay, so whenever you want to start with a verb, you use a gerund. So for example, you can say, yes, well, driving in San Jose is horrible. You
Okay.
see? So because I'm starting, I'm saying, I'm starting, even though I'm saying, yes, well, yeah, driving is horrible. So if you want to start the main idea with the verb, you need to add it as a gerund, right? Or you can say, yes, when I was younger, playing in the band was great. You see? Sí, cuando yo era más joven, tocar en la banda era lo máximo. Sí, sí. So playing in the band. So in that case, I use ing, right? Because
Okay.
that would be, estoy usando eso como sujeto, right? Como de la oración. Playing soccer or going. Yes, I really, you can say, yes, going to the beach is great, right? Or, for example, we can say, yes, being in Jaco, like Jose Pablo, is just great, right? So we can start, when we start
Yeah,
with
yeah,
that.
I gotcha. I use the gerund
The gerund.
like a subject because
Mhm.
I need sujeto verbo complemento.
Exactly. Yeah.
Change
Mhm.
for,
Yeah.
in
So
this case is the correct form to make the sentence.
right, correct. So can you give me just a very quick example, maybe, Fabian? Maybe using the gerund as the subject here.
Okay. Um, Watching TV is the most
Yeah, relaxing is okay. Relaxing.
relaxing activity of my day.
Perfect. So you see that using that way, the gerunds, Fabian, that help us a lot in our speaking, and
Okay.
that proves that we have a higher level if we start
Okay.
using that verb like that, and it's very normal. If you like to watch, for example, if you watch movies or whatever, you're going to see that they use that a lot. So,
Okay, I got it because if I use I like to watch TV, it is very
exactly,
mechanic, very
exactly.
like a robot, like a,
Exactly. Yeah,
okay.
and of course you can say, but of course just starting. You see, like I'm saying, like now starting with that with the gerund is
Okay.
going to help you a lot, right? Starting with
But
that.
it's not usual when I talk with my friend or with something
No,
because
it is very useful. Yeah, I mean, whenever you, so you see, for example, if you're talking with somebody, yes, well, watching Netflix is great, right? So
yeah.
like an example, like, so you see, I'm starting with ing, right? So that's
Okay.
something that can help us in our fluency also. Yeah, very, very good. Now, another way of using gerunds, Fabian, is um, when we use certain verbs. So in this case, these verbs over here, in a moment, I'm going to send them to you in your WhatsApp. But these verbs are always followed by a gerund. So for example, you can say, I love drinking Coca-Cola, right? Or
Okay.
I, this, for example, let's review very quick these verbs if you know them. Let me put it here bigger. For example, do you know this verb, don't mind? I don't mind. Have you heard that expression or that verb?
Yeah, yeah. I don't mind the situation. I don't mind whatever. It's like
Uh-huh. Like, yeah, like no me es molesto, right? So you can say, I don't mind helping you. You see, because after don't mind, if you're gonna use another verb, you need to use it with ing, which is a gerund, right? So
okay.
you can say, I don't yes, I don't mind helping you with the homework, for example, or I don't mind driving you home. Maybe somebody can tell us that, right? So maybe you can ask, do you mind?
If I use I don't mind wake up.
Mm,
No.
wake up? No, I don't mind. Ing. Remember that is what, after all these verbs, we always need to use a gerund if we're going
Okay.
to be using a verb, right? Again, so you can say, I don't mind waking up.
Waking.
Uh, so you can say,
Okay.
yes, I don't mind waking up early. Maybe you could say that,
Okay.
right? Okay, so and the same thing with all these verbs.
This is a rule.
That's a rule.
Okay.
Yeah. So maybe the other, I mean, another way to, well, we just need to memorize these verbs, right?
Yeah.
That's something that we need
Okay.
to.
There's a question. I need. I do remember this memorize the verbs.
Correct.
I don't know.
Correct. What was that?
No, no. In this case, this word is not a verb. It is a, I don't know, auxiliary or what is it? I don't know. No, it's a verb.
Well, these are verbs, and after the verb, we need to use a gerund, right?
Okay.
A gerund, right? Let me see. For example, fancy is desire, right? So you can say, for example, I fancy traveling to Europe, right? It's like the same thing as I desire, right? Or I
Okay.
adore. So all these verbs, you need to use ing, right? So you can say, I can stand also. Have you heard that one? I can stand, no soporto, right? So you can say, I can stand driving.
Feeling fear.
Or I can stand feeling fear. Yeah, exactly. I mean, so all those kind, I mean, all these verbs are followed by ing. Now, another rule that we need to understand for using gerunds is after all prepositions except two, but there are some exceptions of the rule. For example, have you heard this one, Fabian? Look forward to, anhelar, desear, look forward to. You haven't heard, have you heard this one? Look forward to?
No,
No.
no.
Yeah, this is a very common expression like anhelar o desear, but this is kind of interesting because normally to doesn't go with ing, but in this case, after this expression, we use a gerund. So you need to say, I look forward to traveling. I look forward to going to Jaco Beach, like Jose Paulo. Well,
Okay.
I look forward to, so ing, right? So we need to use ing in that case. Look forward to ing, right? So that's something that is also important. And also after all preposition, right? In a moment, we're going to see those prepositions. Then also after adjective and preposition combination, for example, you can say, Stephen is fantastic at cooking, right? And here goes something also very important that we need to know, Fabian, what preposition to use after each adjective. And again, if we can learn this, Fabian, your English is going to be in the sky. Why? Because, for
Okay.
example, we with the adjective good, with the adjective wonderful, fantastic, bad, awful, and terrible, we use the preposition at.
At.
So you can say, for example, yes, I am good at singing. Okay. Or you can say, yeah, they are fantastic at, or you can say this team is fantastic at playing together, right? Or you can say they are terrible at swimming or whatever. So after these adjectives, we're going to be using a preposition. We need to use the preposition at. Okay. Now with these other adjectives, with happy, pleased, glad, anxious, sad, worried, we need to use the preposition about. So for example, you can say, yes, she's happy about going to the beach. Okay. Or I am anxious about driving.
Okay. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So you see how it means. And actually, to be honest with you, Fabian, they don't teach this in schools. They don't teach this in a lot of academies, and I don't know why. And it's very important for us to know this, right? It's very, very important. Also, for example, using afraid, or like the one that you said an example of being afraid or frightened or scared or terrified, we use of. So you can say she was afraid of flying on an airplane, right? Or she was terrified of touching the spider or something like that, right? So in that case, we use of. With interested, we use in. So you can say, yes, I am interested in learning English.
Okay.
Okay. So because I've heard people say, yes, I am interested on. No, no.
On.
Have
Yeah.
you heard that?
Yeah. No. No. I think I answered on
Uh-huh.
whatever something.
Yes, and you don't need to use on. You need to use in. Okay, and that's something that is going to help us a lot in our language. Also, keen on is the same thing as interested. Keen and
But
interested are
this is for I don't know how to say for any type of English, or it's only for the England
no, it's for American
mm,
and England also for
mm,
both, yeah, for all English. These are basic grammar rules that
mm.
we need to follow, and that's why if you at least, Fabian, if you can at least just memorize this,
Yeah, I need it.
if you please put it like in, I don't know, like in a piece of
Yeah,
paper and put it on a
yeah.
wall or something. And every time you see it, practice it. Say something. Give a sentence. I mean,
Yeah, it is.
and
It is.
that's gonna be a good way. Oh, Estrella is getting in. Good. And that's a very good way of I mean to memorize things, right?
Yeah, it is important.
And this is very important. And to be honest with you, Joya, I think that I've worked in Centro Cultural, I work in all kinds of places, and they don't teach this. So I think it's very, very important for us to know that. Now, Kim, hi, Estrella. Good afternoon.
Hi everybody. It's the same.
Okay, okay. Estrella, I recorded the beginning of the class, so if you can see it, because we have seen these very important things. So, so if you can see the beginning of the class, it will be great once I send it to you. Okay.
Okay,
But
okay.
we are just talking about gerunds when we need to add ing form. Remember when I say I enjoy traveling, because with the verb enjoy, I can only use a gerund, ing. Yo disfruto el viajar. I enjoy traveling, right? And in this case, we are combining adjectives with certain prepositions. For example, all these prepositions only go with at. All these prepositions, I'm sorry, all these adjectives go with at, with the preposition at. All these adjectives go with the preposition about. And after this, we need to use a gerund. For example, you can say, she is good at climbing. Ella es buena en escalar, right? Or you can say, I am happy about talking English. So, or she's terrified of touching the spider, right? And I was talking with Ouyang about interested in, because a lot of times people say interested on, right? But you say, I am interested in um, living in Guanacaste, whatever, right? Or keen on is the same thing as interested, okay? Keen and interested are synonyms. You can say, she's keen on doing sports, okay? So that will be a good way. Capable of, right? So you can say, yes, she's capable of talking for hours, right? You can say that. Or I am proud of, I don't know, I am proud of.
I'm proud of my manner. My manner is no my my of. Que estoy orgullosa de que I'm proud of talking in public.
Okay, yeah, good, good. I am proud of talking in public. Yeah, that's a good way to say it. So this is something very, very important. Now, another common use with the noun difficulty, in this case, we can also, these are adjectives plus preposition. In this case, we have a noun plus preposition. Difficulty, and you say difficulty in. So you can say, for example, yes, she's having some difficulty in writing, right? Or
Okay.
difficulty in speaking or whatever, right? So that's something that also we need to learn. In this case, is a noun plus plus this preposition. Now, very, very quick. I know this takes a little bit a while, but I think it's something very important because in a moment we're going to practice speaking. So I want for us to maybe start using some of this, right? So now we have after a verb also, Estrella, we use verbs plus preposition gerund. What verbs? For example, approve of. In this case, you can say, I don't approve of people drinking and driving. Okay, that's or insist on. So you can say, well, I insist on on calling you. I insist on calling you. Or consist of or approve of, believe in. This one is a very common one. Yes, I believe in singing, whatever. Right? So I believe in whatever, right? I apologize for. That's a very, very important one, right? If you want to apologize for somebody, with somebody, you can say, well, I want to apologize for talking too loud. You see? So that's a very important one. Or succeed in, she succeeded in doing the test, right? Or whatever. Or accuse someone of, or congratulate someone else. Okay, so this is something also very, very important. And the last rule for gerunds is that after phrasal verbs, we are going to be also using a gerund, ing. I gave up playing tennis when I hurt my knee, right? Or whatever phrasal verb. If you want to use a verb after a phrasal verb, is a gerund, ing. Okay, so that will be regarding gerunds. Now, very, very quick, when do we use infinitives? Remember, infinitive is to plus the verb, right? In this case, after certain verbs also. So we need to what? Memorize. We need to memorize these verbs, right? I learned, for example, with the verb learn, I can only use infinitives. You can say, I learned to speak English. I learned, I don't know, to play the guitar, right? So those are
to drive a car.
I learned to drive a car, right? Or to drive a truck, maybe. Afford. Do you know this verb, afford? This is a very important verb. Have you heard that one, Fabián or Estrella? Afford?
No.
Okay, afford es poder pagar.
Yeah,
Okay.
yes.
So maybe they can ask you, can you afford paying the lunch?
It's a very important verb, profe.
Yes, it's a very important verb because maybe you are is eating lunch with somebody in a restaurant, and they might ask you, can you afford paying for this lunch? Puedes pagar, puedes afford. Yeah, es que afford is like tener la capacidad de tener el dinero para eso, right? Para pagar.
If the answer is negative, I can't afford.
I can't afford it. Yeah. Okay. You say, I'm sorry, I can't afford it. Right? Or because it's too expensive, right? So that's something, a very important one. And after that, we're going to use a verb. We need to use an infinitive. So you can say, I can't afford to pay, or I can't afford to give you that money, right? Now, agree also goes with infinitive. I agree to call you. Ask, choose, help, hope, want, intend, pretend, promise, accept, prefer, and used, right? If we remember that, if we say I use, well, we can do that. We can say that. I don't want to confuse you more. We can see that later on. Okay, and after certain adjectives also. So what adjectives do I need to, which adjectives do I need to use an infinitive? Well, with these adjectives with surprise. So you can say, well, I was surprised to see you, right? Or with these other adjectives. You can say, for example, well, it was difficult to do the practice, right? In this case, I'm using an infinitive. Or you can say, well, I was happy, yeah, to see you, right? Or I was certain to know about you, right? Or it was simple to do the practice, right? So after these adjectives, we always use an infinitive. Okay. Now, two more rules, and that's it. Is that after verbs which follow the pattern verb plus someone to do something. For example, you can say, I ask. What is here? The verb is ask, right? Verb ask. Then we say to, sorry. So yeah, the verb is ask, right? To who? To her, right? Alguien, right? No. To her. So I ask her to do something. What? To open the window.
To open the window.
Right? So in that case, that's another way of using an infinitive. For example, you can say, yes, I asked my wife to pick me up, right? At the airport, right? Okay, so so in that case, you need to use an infinitive, right? And some common examples, you can say, I encourage, for example, you can say, I encourage my student to keep going with, or to continue with the classes, right? Or I permit, uh, I permit my class to leave early, right? Or allow, persuade, teach, force, okay? So these are very common regarding these ones. And then the last one is just to express purpose. I can say, well, I went to the shop. Why? Well, to get some bread, right? So
Yeah.
that's another way of using that. Also, Fabián and Estrella, they are infinitives that don't use to. And those are the models. For example, if you say, I can play the guitar, that play is an infinitive, but it's an infinitive that doesn't have to. Okay, I can play the guitar. You must study. Okay, after the model must, I'm using study. That study is an infinitive, but it doesn't have to, because I don't say you must to study, right? I just say I must study, right? So there are infinitives that don't have to. Okay, so these are in general the some of the rules that I think is a little bit important, or is very important to know, right? And I'm going to copy all of this and send it to you in your WhatsApp, so that you can maybe have it and practice it. Actually, I would like maybe for homework, if you guys can at least grab some of these, one example, grab at least one example of each of the things that we saw here, and write your own example, right? You can choose, talking about verbs, maybe you can choose the verb hate, and you can just give me an example. I hate driving, whatever. Then with the adjectives plus preposition, you can just add some examples and just send them to me. If you want, you can send them to me. You can write them down, or you can even talk to me in my WhatsApp and send them to me. If you want just to say the examples, you can also do that. Okay. So I think it's something very, very important that we can do. Okay, let's practice the speaking. And that's what I really want to do today. I want to do like a little, again, it's not a real test, but I want to test you with that. Okay. So just for you guys to know, for you to have an idea, like how many points you need to have. Let me see here. Let me see, Cambridge. Sorry, Cambridge score. Okay. Okay. Let me see here. Just a moment. Just give me a second. I don't know, where is it? Or maybe just, let me just put here, this is very quick, maybe. Yes, here it is. Okay, for this test, just for you guys to have an idea, let me see here. Okay, I'm going to evaluate grammar and vocabulary, discourse, which is like the way that you express yourselves, right? Pronunciation, interaction, and global. In this case, the points is 60 points in total, and the minimum score to pass is 36. Okay, so we're going to do this again. It's just like a practice for the practice of the test. So don't worry, I don't get anxious or whatever. But minimum, you need to have 36 points. So when as soon as we finish this this test, I'm going to do the calculation for you, and I'm going to send you how many points you got. Okay, again, 36 points is the minimum for you guys to pass. Okay, so let me just write something here very quick. Okay, so let's start. Don't even take it like a test. Just let's take it just like a practice, okay? I just want to, but I think it's good for us to know exactly where we are at this middle of this course that we're doing, right? Okay,
Okay.
let's start right now. Let me see, where is it? It's here. Okay, let's start with Fabian. I'm just going to start, Fabian, with some personal questions for you. And let's start maybe with likes and dislikes. And the first question for you, Fabian, is how do you like to spend your evenings? What do you do and why?
I'm not sure, but I think I like get exercise. Walking is the most important and relaxing activity of my evenings. I think get exercise give me
doing exercises.
Yes, because I think the get exercise give me a healthy life and endorphins and different things to make me happy.
Okay, very good, very good. Estrella, do you prefer to spend time on your own or with other people, and why?
Okay. I think that both. For me, the other people that I know is very important for me. And I need to have a time with theirs.
With them.
With them in different moments. The life is very short, and we need have a time with our friends, family. But there are moments that I like my time with me.
time with you can say time with myself.
Yeah, time with myself. Myself is the word. Yeah. I was cute to the MCIFs all the time. She sing and she speak with herself. I love it. Okay. Bueno, and I love a time with me. For example, I love I love her. No.
I love yeah.
Real. I drink a chocolate. And
I love what again? I'm sorry.
Okay. And in other moment, I love the time with myself. For example, with a hot chocolate and someone book and draw book. In a okay. And I love draw in my iPad or
you love drawing. Remember, lo que acabamos de ver.
Sí.
I love drawing.
Sí, I love drawing.
I love drawing.
I love drawing in my iPad or someone illustration on paper or Canva, etc. And I love dance with myself.
I love dancing. Dancing,
dancing with myself.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's better. And I don't know. I love both options in my life.
Okay, very good, Estrella. Estrella, you are talking better now. That's good. That's good.
Okay.
Thank you. Excellent. Now, Fabian, tell us about a film you really like.
Okay. mm, it's not a only one film, because I love a saga of the Avengers. Because
very good. Oh.
Yeah, because when I was a child, I like a Superman. If I wanna be a Superman, it is a fact, because when I was a child, I tried to fly like a Superman and throw up to the ropero. I don't know how to say.
To the wardrobe.
It's not too high, but I receive a real golpazo.
You can say I hit myself pretty bad.
Yeah. But and the answer is why the Avengers? It's not exactly Avengers. It's because I like the superheroes, because they has a different and many superpower. If I think it's impossible to something give these skills, these capacities, or different things, but I don't know. I like so much. I spend time to watching these movies.
Spend time watching.
I enjoy to watch.
Remember that enjoy. No, remember that enjoy doesn't go with two. Enjoy, Jaren.
I enjoy watching.
Yes.
Enjoy, yes, because enjoy is an exception. Yes, I tried this. Enjoy watching the movie, the superhero movies.
Okay, interesting. Very interesting. Okay, talking now about special occasions. Estrella, what did you do on your last birthday? What did you do on your last birthday?
On my last birthday. I forget it. Okay. Okay. This birthday was
my birthday.
This birthday. Ese cumpleaños.
That, or well, you can that birthday, or you can say my birthday. It's okay.
That birthday was different. I can cry because my mother aren't with me. I'm sorry.
You can say, maybe you can say Estrella, because my mom passed away. That's
okay.
Better. Yeah, because my mom passed away.
And I was with my best friend. To my best friend, we ate pizza, wine. Pizza, wine. Yeah. All the day. 12 around 12 of the morning.
You say around midnight.
Around
midnight.
Midnight in the morning, okay?
Yeah, a las 12 de la madrugada. Bueno.
No, 12 al día.
Okay. So you can say around
Estrella,
noon.
You drink wine all the day.
With coca and water.
At the middle of the day.
We finish 2 a.m. around 2 a.m. Yeah.
Nice party, Estrella.
No me emborraché, no.
Yeah.
Fabian, you are terrible.
No. I think you are a really happy person.
¿Cómo se dice? Estoy sonrojada, estoy apenada. I'm shy.
I am blushing.
I'm blushing, Chai.
I didn't say nothing. You talk about your last birthday.
And Estrella, this is recorded. Está siendo grabado.
Oh my goodness.
It is true.
You can't speak with my pastor. Please. No, I haven't trouble.
Okay, so you drink wine all day, all day long.
All day long. Okay.
Okay.
But she didn't drunk.
She didn't get drunk. She didn't get drunk. Okay. Well, you're strong, Estrella. Interesting. Okay.
So easy. So easy. Así se dice, al suave. Very easy.
Softly.
I have to speak more. En este examen me voy a quedar por...
Yeah, you can say softly. Yeah, softly. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's go with Fabian now then. Okay. Well, Fabian.
Please.
Well, he says, are you going to do anything special this weekend? Mostly, like this is a long weekend, right? So, are you planning to do something special this weekend?
No, not exactly, but I think my wife and I maybe we will go.
Or we might go. You can say we might go, maybe. Puede ser que vayamos.
Sí.
We might go.
We might go to, I don't know, to the mountain or whatever. But we have the intention to do something. But
okay.
No, in this time I have not exactly idea. But
yeah, you don't have it.
I hope something.
You don't know exactly where you're going, but you have a plan. You have a plan.
Yeah. Because it's the long weekend.
The long weekend, yeah. Actually, it's
I know. My life is not exciting like Estrella. I know, but
yeah,
I hate you.
Es lo que tengo.
Well, it's kind of interesting. That dancing with yourself, drinking hot chocolate, drinking wine all day. Sounds interesting,
I can't believe it.
For us that are married and with children.
Estrella,
kind of interesting.
you feel proud. You feel proud to be
yourself.
To be yourself. Yeah. It's nice. It's wonderful.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. It's very interesting. Okay.
I need a personal class. I need a personal class, and
why,
I need
Estrella?
no recorder of, please.
You are a so wonderful person. You're amazing and so funny. Thank you for this.
Thank you. Are you great?
Perfect. Now, in this part, I would like for Fabian and Estrella to interact with one another. Okay. This one, I'm not going to talk at all, and you're going to interact. What are you going to talk about? Well, it says, why will these ideas attract more tourists to the town? Okay. Something that we need to remember is that nightclub is simplemente un bar, right? In English, nightclub is un bar. Okay.
Estrella, take it easy.
Yeah, it's not. It's un strip nightclub.
It's not the real life. It's a exercise.
But other people can take a drink wine all the day, right? In the nightclub, right?
No.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
I know you can.
I know you can, yeah. Not everybody can, yeah.
No. Estrella, I know you are my new superhero. Estrella, the girl, if not too drunk with nothing.
Doesn't get drunk with anything.
I have many powers. No,
I have many powers.
No.
I have many powers.
I have many powers.
Really?
You don't know me.
Tell me more. Tell me more.
but I need to
drink wine. No, Estrella, no.
But I need to know 3 persons. Stark, Momoa, and Fabian.
Okay. Estrella, you break my heart with this. Estrella.
What?
Estrella.
You can help me.
What happened with you? Estrella, doing the exercise because the time is short.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you are interacting now, so that's perfect. Okay.
I want the ideas to. Yeah.
For example, you need to talk about these different ideas. Why, for example, why building a large nightclub can attract tourists to your town, or what putting up security cameras will attract tourists to your town, or how having more shops can attract people in your town, or how providing parks or building holiday. Do you know what holiday flats are?
I know flats is banderas or.
Flats son apartamentos.
No. Okay.
The holiday flats son apartamentos para vacacionar.
Like our Airbnb.
Yeah, like Airbnb. Like in Jaco, there's a lot of holiday flats, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Okay. So go ahead.
Estrella, how are you? I call you because I need you recommendation, because I know you are the fashion, the high class and the do you know? But because I have a holiday flats in Jaco, and I need to attract to more tourists, and can you give me some recommendation about to find more clients?
Oh wow, in Jaco.
Yes.
Do you want to know Jaco? But
I don't know Jaco. I only buy the flat. For the reason I need your recommendation to.
Okay. I can recommendation to places.
I can recommend you.
I can recommend you cool spaces. No, cool, no.
cool places.
Beautiful
cool,
places.
Or beautiful places.
Beautiful places. For example, in Guanacaste, in Ramuser, Escazú, and
yeah. Thanks, Estrella. My flats, it's on the Jaco. Because I need to give more clients, because I think that putting the flats are so secure, because has a guardian, or I don't know what the security guard, and maybe I can put security cameras or something, but I don't know. How do you think about this? Is possible, or you think I receive more clients, more tourists to pay me rent for this?
I think it's very important the security cameras. They're very important in this time, because Costa Rica is a peculiar, is a different country now, and this is very important for your building flats. Okay, and I recommended I recommended to.
I recommend.
I recommend to. Okay, recommend to. There are many. There are many. Espérese, wait. I recommended spaces to shopping to near of your building flat. Okay.
Okay.
If you're going to live with your family, your wife, there are, for example, for your wife is very important, or your family is very important, these places.
Yeah.
And for you, a nightclub, but I can to live all your life in this place on the day. Okay.
Okay. If I know if I have an idea, you tell me that I change my flat like a familiar space, like a familiar area, because it's more because it's possible I have more money for the rent my flat at the families of the group, a family group, like a burbuja, like a pandemia.
I understand you. No te entendí.
Okay.
You can say, Estrella, I didn't understand you. I didn't. No te entendí. I didn't understand you.
I didn't.
Okay. In this time, Jaco has many shops and many nightclubs, whatever.
Okay.
It's, I think, I'm not sure, but it's possible. I rent if I rent my flat to families or a group of person, a group of tourists to like a peaceful place or a quiet area or whatever. How do you think about this?
Bien. This is very important, your idea, because the people in this time want to have a travel. ¿Está bien dicho?
They want to travel because they want to travel.
To travel, okay. Airbnb and others in internet and are very important for these people. And if you offer your flat, you have tú ganas,
you will earn, de ganar de plata.
Sí, de plata.
Okay, earn. El verbo es earn. You will earn.
E-A-R-N.
Ajá. Ese es de ganar de plata. Earn. You will earn.
You will earn many money.
You will earn a lot of money. You will earn a lot of money.
A lot of money. Because the people needed option and they search these options. And I can offer someone interior designer very fantastic. His name is Star, and I can give you her cell phone.
Okay, Estrella, listen to me. If I buy my flats and sell a bar, a nightclub.
Again, please.
If I sell my apartment, my flats, and sell a nightclub.
Oh,
we can. Smart. It's a great idea. How do you think?
It's a great idea. Because the new generation looking for
Are
this.
looking for
Okay.
for this.
Okay. I can help you. I can help you. Yeah.
I can help you. Yes, I can help you.
Because you need an architect. Entonces I can
an architect.
An architect. And so I can help you.
Sound great. And you help me to drink wine.
and we can to do a business win a lot of wine. I haven't trouble with this. You have trouble? No. You have
No. I'm happy. I'm fine.
Teacher,
well,
teacher, do you want to drink wine with us?
Yeah, I can help you.
No happen nothing. No happen nothing. I'm okay. I'm fine. Great. Thank you, Estrella.
Get over it. Oh, yeah, get over it.
This is wonderful.
Okay, very good. Actually, well, you are doing very good in interaction. And I am Estrella. I'm glad about you because I see that you are a little bit. You are more fluently. Been talking more fluently than last time.
Fabian, press so much.
May I say something? Estrella, I really thank you because it is so important. If I say something, if you don't understand, when you say me, I'm sorry, I don't understand because it's something happened with me or I try to say something. I need to change my expression, something. I find some word or some different things to explain me. Thank you for this.
You can say to make myself clear.
Yeah.
To make myself clear. Yeah. Very good. Very good.
Thank you for this. Thank you for this. And it's nothing personal. It's for funny. It's for fun.
To have
something.
fun. To have fun.
Yeah.
Well, Estrella,
yeah. No, what? No, nothing. Reírme en una semana tan difícil como ha sido esta semana ha sido genial y de verdad gracias a ambos.
Perfect. Well, Estrella, keep on drinking wine because that is helping you with your English. That's good.
Nice recommendation. When you take the test,
when you take the test, recommended me.
Yeah, Estrella, you should drink a wine cup to do it the test.
To do it perfectly.
Okay. Thanks for this recommendation.
Thank you very much, Fabian. Thank you, Estrella. The lesson is recorded. I'm going to send it to you so that you can maybe, if you want to review the first part. And
Jose Palme wrote me a text message and send me that if you can send to the
Okay, perfectly. Okay,
no, because the verbs, the relation, I think is so important because
it is very important.
I need memorize it.
To memorize.
Yeah, it's very important. See, memorize this.
Exactly. So thank you very much, Fabian. Estrella, see you then next week. Bye. Take care.
See you.
See ya.